There were 5 black women playing on a golf course, and they joined this particular golf course during a 3-year promotion. Well, while they were playing golf, you had some Caucasian males that was obviously watching and stalking them while they were playing golf, came up to them saying they were playing too slow and wanted them off of the golf course. And you will see in the video, once again, this is what they always do, go run and call the police for every little thing because they can't handle things on their own. So I want you to watch the video that was caught, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
So what they're saying is that, again, we took 20 minutes, but this group right here was right behind us. So if we took 20 minutes, then that means that they came off of hole 9, and they have not yet hard off on hole 10. Then the group behind us had to take 20 minutes to get from 9 to 10.
It's 128. You got off the green at not 12:45.
And so they're saying they want to kick us off the hole. And this is former Commissioner Steve Chronister.
Congratulations, you're a real winner.
So they say they want to kick us off the hole because we took a break in between the holes, and the people behind us had not even teed off yet.
Remove yourself from our premises in the next 5 minutes, please.
Because the authorities have been called.
All right.
Back off, okay? Yes, back off. This is what you want. This is what she does for a living. It's fine.
Okay.
We asked you 3 times now to remove yourself from the premises. You have yet to remove yourself.
And why is it that we took, why did you say you would remove us from the premises? What was the confrontation? You came to us, we were trying to tee off, and you came, 5 of you men came up to us.
So we said, hey, can you move along quicker, please?
No, we were just about to tee off. The group took a beer break. And so we were about to tee off, and you just came to us saying we had to leave.
All right.
I don't appreciate you getting me on video.
It's a public place. And you wouldn't be involved if you didn't say anything. And so now they're just starting.
Leaving? I've never had a conversation with anyone.
They're just starting to tee off now after they took they got their soda, they got their beer, they got their drink, and now they're just starting to tee off. And this is the group that was behind us the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. So, how long is this guy on this course?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So. Steve Chronister.
Congratulations, you're a real winner.
This cell phone video shows the interaction between Grandview Golf Club owner Jordan Chronister, several other people, and 5 female club members who say they were harassed shortly after they began their game in Dover Township, York County.
He came in an approach that was extremely hostile, and these guys were like 6'3", 6'4". And so it was about 4 or 5 of them that were together, and they all had drinks in their hands. So we were very, we were frightened.
The group Sisters of the Fairways joined the club last year as a part of a 3-year promotion. They say they're all avid golfers and have played many courses together. This was their first time playing this course as a group, and they got special permission from the course to golf as a 5-some. They say by the time they reached the 2nd hole, they were approached by Steve Chronister, who helps his son Jordan run the golf club. Steve allegedly told the women they were holding up the pace, a violation of the club's policy.
He was saying how we were playing too slowly, and I was saying we weren't because we were playing ready golf, and we were doing as required, which is keeping the front group in our sights.
The women say they finished the first half of the game in under 2 hours, which is below the average time. It was at that point, though, when they say things escalated.
Remove yourself from our premises in the next 5 minutes, please.
Because the authorities have been called.
Northern York County Police confirm authorities were called to the course Saturday afternoon, and at that point, the cell phone video confirms the club owners were telling the women to leave. The women say they were offered full refunds for their memberships. However, they say they weren't going to just take the check without answers.
We were the only African American women on the course, and they wanted us off. There was no other reason.
The owners of the club declined to speak on camera. They did, however, send us a copy of the notice that was forwarded to the club's members. It reads in part, While our intention was to ensure all teams on the course were moving through in a timely manner, the interaction between our members and our ownership progressed in a manner that was not reflective of our company's values or expectations for our own professionalism. The women say they are still talking about how they will handle the situation moving forward. They say they hope this incident opens up a bigger conversation about discrimination in today's world.
If at the end some minds could change, some hearts could change, and some people could change. However we get to that result is what my desire is.
JJ Chronister, a part owner in the club, did reach out to the women to apologize, and the women say they appreciate that, but they say an apology from a person who wasn't even there during the altercation can only go so far.
Hello. Imagine a festival specifically dedicated to women and girls, honoring their cultures, traditions, and religions. That is exactly what the annual festival in Ethiopia called Ashinda is all about. Women and girls across Ethiopia participate through songs, dance, and costume. Last year, our team was fortunate enough to cover this amazing celebration, and we were all moved by the sights, sounds, beauty, and love shown at the event. The annual festival takes place again this August in Ethiopia, and our team plans to travel there this year to cover the event. We will capture the beauty of Ethiopia and connect with the people during the trip. But we need your help. As I'm sure you know, transporting a crew across the world is pricey. We need you in order to make this all possible. We are seeking donations of any size to help fund the trip. It is important for African Americans to tell our own stories. Women and girls in America don't currently have a celebration like Ashinda. Our hope is that by sharing the traditions of our sisters in Ethiopia, something similar may someday be developed. Please help make this a reality by clicking the link in the pinned comment to make a donation.
The details, and as you heard, these women came in with a 3-year promotion. They gladly took their money. They got permission to golf in the group that they were golfing in, and it still did not matter. Let me tell you something. When people don't want you around, it doesn't matter if you get special permission from one of them, if you sign a contract, if you do whatever you were doing with them, they don't want you around. This is why they say, you know what, it's easy to tear up a contract, and they write their contracts in a way they can just tear it off for any reason. So what good is a contract? See, that contract only benefits them. It doesn't benefit you at all, because if it was an ironclad contract, then they couldn't get out of it until the term when it was up. So you always got to make sure to read contracts when you're signing them with these people. So they got rid of their contract easily. They gave them their money back. It didn't matter about anything else because they don't want you there. And see, black people, all these incidents that we keep seeing, it remind me of my grandfather, may he rest in power. My grandfather told me long time ago, and this is related to anybody, but especially to this group. If they don't want you, you should not want them. If people don't want you somewhere and it belongs to them, then why do you want to be there? Get your own. That's what my grandfather told me. My grandfather dealt with the brunt of white supremacist terrorism. He grew up all through it. So when he instructed us on how to deal with a lot of this and why we shouldn't be crying and begging for their stuff, then I understand it. It took me a long time to get his lessons until 2015 or so, but I understand it. What's happening right now with black people is that these people coming out in unison all over the country, showing you that we don't want you in our businesses. We don't want you around. That's what they're showing you by their actions. That's why you barely say something and they're calling the police on you, possibly to get you beat up or killed. And they know that. They probably enjoy you getting killed, but that's beside the point. They doing this all over the country to you constantly. When somebody don't want you around, it don't matter if you ask for a utensil. It don't matter if you ask for permission. Any little thing they looking at, they don't want you there. And see, this is actually a good thing for black people. What's happening? I'm not mad at them for kicking black people out. I'm not mad at them for anything they're doing. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad been telling y'all a long time, do for yourself. Minister Farrakhan told you do for yourself. Other leaders have been telling you do for yourself, build businesses. And yet you don't want to do it. Now these folks about to make you do it. And I'm glad for it. This is what I said many, many times. The presidency of Donald Trump is going to be the best thing for us. And I'm seeing it as that because these people feel emboldened with that man. That man just the other day talking about people are breeding, using that white supremacist terminology because they're so jealous that they can't breed and other people can breed. That's really what that's about, because if they really could actually breed, they wouldn't be talking about other people's so-called breeding, right? But this is a good thing. This will inspire us to take our money and pool our resources together and build the things that we're being denied of. So when these people kicking you out of restaurants, why don't you get mad enough to say, I'm going to build my own? It's just that simple. They don't want you on a golf course. Okay, black people that's well-to-do in the black community, get together and build your own course. Buy you some land. Build your own golf course. You can do it. Who's stopping you? These people don't want you around. They don't. Stop begging these people. Stop pleading with them. I'm not begging and pleading with them anything. I'm not asking them to stop being racist. For what? They have shown me with their actions, this is the way they raise their children. I'm not saying every last one of them do that. No. But for the most part, from what I see, this is how they're raised. They're automatically raised to call the police on you. They're raised to be biased against you. They're raised to be discriminatory against you. Because if they weren't raised that way, then why is it that it doesn't matter if they're real old to extremely young teenager right now, they all think and act the same way, the ones that are that way? Because it's something that's taught. You can't say, oh, it's the older generations, the racist ones, and the younger ones not going to be that way. No, they already got the younger ones already. It's just that simple. So we as black people, and some of you are saying, oh man, it's like the 50s and 60s. Yeah, it's about coming back to that. Trump said he was going to make America great again, and that's what he was talking about, the 50s, when you didn't around them like that. You couldn't go no golf course like that. At that time period, black people did very well for themselves by building businesses. We got to go back to that. We got to go back to until you get those businesses, which we do have some, go and patronize them, cook at your house. You could do that. Because a lot of black people, you stay at these restaurants, you watch how much money you save. These restaurants aren't doing good for any of us anyway. Stay out of Starbucks. I just drunk some Ethiopian coffee last night, some of the best coffee I ever drunk. They're not serving that at Starbucks. Some good coffee. Stay at the Waffle House. You can make your waffles at home. You can make your eggs at home. You can make biscuits at home. You can make grits at home. I don't know why you go to Waffle House to get grits anyway. Black people has always been the best at making grits and eggs, homemade biscuits. I grew up like that. We didn't go to no Waffle House or no place. Every morning, my grandmother was up making good breakfast. If she wasn't making homemade biscuits, she would make those homemade pancakes in that cast iron skillet, the eggs, of course, at the time period when I was eating pork sausage. She would make all that sort of things for breakfast. Anything you could think of. A waffle. You have your own waffle makers at home. You got the recipe. It's not hard to get that. We have to understand these people don't want us. And that's fine. I'm not begging them to. I'm not on that oh, please, why are you treating us that way? Come on. Like, no. I get it. I'm not even mad. I just want us to have our own. I want us to do for ourselves. And let these incidents not hurt your feelings. Let these incidents not anger you, but inspire you to create a business for yourself. Say, okay, they don't want us here. Cool. We about to buy this piece of land and make our own golf course. Then we can set the rules. We can kick people out how we want to kick out. They can't kick us out no more. It's just that simple. Let all these incidents inspire you to greatness. Don't just get angry, because some of you just angry. Oh, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of. Okay, take that anger and passion that you have about racism and turn it into a positive. Turn it into, I'm about to start this business. They're not about to kick out another black person because I'm going to open up this business. I'm going to open up a breakfast spot. I'm going to open up a nail shop. I'm going to open up a beauty supply. I'm going to open up all these things that you say that you pissed off about. Stop being pissed. turn it into action. And I hope these 5 sisters, and some of them are well-to-do. I heard one of them is a lawyer. I heard another one of them was pretty high up in the NAACP. Use your connections and get together with other like-minded people and make your own golf course. Shoot, you make one, let me know. I never played golf, but I would love to go over there and play with you. Teach me how to play golf, okay? Because I never played. My dad, he's heavily into golf, but I've never played. I know if I told my dad, hey, you want to teach me how to play golf? They'd probably get tickled his ear. I may have to tell them that just so we can spend some time with each other for a good day or two. But just do it for ourselves. That's it. Don't get mad. Don't cry. Don't march. Don't protest. Use that energy to create businesses that we don't have to worry about being thrown out or the police being called because we asked for some utensils or we want to play golf and get special permission and we still getting kicked off. Turn that into a positive. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this, brothers and sisters, and how would you feel about being thrown out of this golf course if you paid for this? Remember, use this inspiration to create businesses for yourself, not just complain and get upset about being treated bad due to the color of our skin.